Hey everyone, Mr. Sujano here. In today's video, I'm going over games you should play if you find a little extra time on your hands. Let's get started. With everything that's going on right now, some of us may have a little extra time on our hands in order to play some video games. Maybe you have a giant backlog that you wish to tackle. Maybe you're looking to explore something new. So I'll try to keep the list fairly short, but I will cover all of the major systems. The first game that I recommend checking out, or the first genre of games that I recommend checking out, is a mass multiplayer online or an RPG. So in this case, I'm going to recommend Monster Hunter World. Monster Hunter World can take a lot of hours. There are a ton of different things to do in this game. You can really level up your character, and it can take a ton of time. Why I recommend an MMO or a RPG is because a lot of these games require sometimes hundreds of hours, and what better time to play them when you're kind of, maybe stuck at home and have a few extra hours to kill. On top of that, Monster Hunter World is an online game and you can play it with your friends. So what could be a very long day could also turn into a seemingly short day when you're enjoying your day with your friends. If Monster Hunter isn't your thing, it's not your cup of tea, you can always check out something like Black Desert Online. You can spend hours upon hours in the character creation screen alone. Both Monster Hunter and Black Desert Online are available on Windows, Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and Black Desert Online is actually available on iOS as well. Now, if you're looking for something a little more straightforward and a little more streamlined, then definitely check out Minecraft Dungeons. This game is multiplayer as well. You can play with up to 4 people. It comes out April of this year. It looks incredibly fun, and on top of that, it is available for all of the major systems. So it is available for Windows, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PS4. Now, if you're a PlayStation fan and want to invest your time in something that is single player, I would definitely recommend checking out Final Fantasy VII, the remake. This game is coming out April 10th of this year, and it looks like it's going to be a massive success. If you own a Nintendo Switch, I would highly recommend checking out Animal Crossing: New Horizons. This game is being talked about by pretty much everybody right now, and it looks like it's going to be a ton of fun and something you can sink a ton of hours into. Now, if you're a PC gamer, Borderlands 3 just released on Steam. It's currently listed at 50% off. If you haven't played Borderlands series before, the entire series is actually listed right now at 81% off. So it's a heck of a deal for a heck of a series. Now, if you're an Xbox owner, I would recommend checking out Ori and the Will of the Wisps. If you haven't checked out Ori and the Blind Forest, the original game in this series, I would also highly recommend doing that. It's a beautiful game. Ori and the Blind Forest was one of my favorite games of a couple years ago. It was an incredible experience. The gameplay is great, the graphics are great, it's a beautiful game, and the soundtrack is amazing. Now, if you're a mobile gamer and play on Android or iOS, then I have the game for you. It is Stardew Valley. Now, not even joking, it is available on mobile. Not a lot of people know that. And it is an amazing game that you can sink a ton of hours into. And I'm not joking here. You can see right there, iOS and Android. On top of that, if you haven't played Stardew Valley before, you can also get it on Nintendo Switch, PS4, Xbox, and PC. Now, this game you can sink a ton of hours into. There are a ton of things to do, and it is a blast. Now, if you prefer something maybe a little more active, something to really get your blood pumping, I would recommend Tekken 7. Now, Tekken 7 is available for Windows, PS4, and Xbox One. The story is really something neat to experience. On top of that, it has a large roster of characters, and you can play online. Now, if you're looking for a beat 'em up style of game, I would definitely recommend checking out Streets of Rage 4. It will be available for Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC. The game looks like it's going to be a ton of fun. Now, it is coming out after Streets of Rage 1, 2, and 3, so this is the 4th installment in the series, and it looks like it's going to be a blast. Limited Run Games has just announced they will be having a physical release for the PS4 and Nintendo Switch versions. The pre-order for those start March 20th. Now, if you're looking for a crazy fast-paced shooter that's probably going to be a blast to play, check out Doom Eternal. This game comes out in just a few days. It comes out March 20th and will be available for Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, PlayStation 4, PC, and even Google Stadia. Now, if you're looking through your backlog and maybe trying to figure out a game that you never completed, maybe you started it once or twice, I would definitely recommend checking out Chrono Trigger. Chrono Trigger has been around for quite a long period of time. It is one of the world's most iconic games, arguably so. Arguably so. I'll give it that, arguably so. But at the same time, it's an amazing game. A lot of people talk about this game. Not a lot of people have finished this game. Chrono Trigger has a very immersive story. The gameplay is fun. It has multiple endings and everything holds up well today. This game is a timeless classic. If you're into RPGs, if you're into retro gaming, if you're into very deep storylines, then I definitely recommend checking out this game. You won't regret it. It's available for the Super Nintendo. You can play it on emulator. You can play it on Steam on PC. It's even available on Android and iOS. So that about does it for my recommendations. I try to throw in some older games with some newer games. Most of these games will require a significant chunk of time to complete. Now, if I've missed anything or if you have any recommendations, for those of you who do have some extra time at home to play these games, definitely let me know in the comments below. What are your recommendations? But anyways, that's all I've got for today. So if you like my video, leave a like. If you didn't like my video, leave a like. Hit that subscribe button. Check out my other videos. Thank you, everyone. Take care.